moment most women never, ever see coming. And that's when Mr. Nice Guy just stopped being Mr. Nice Guy. There's no warning, no speech, no big argument. One day he just woke up and started moving different. And that's the part that throws a lot of people off because he wasn't complaining before. He was just showing up, saying yes, adjusting, going out of his way to make sure everything ran smooth. So when the switch happened, it kind of feels random, but it's not. It's been building every time he ignored what bothered him. Every time he chose peace over honesty. Every time he gave more than he had and told himself it was just part of being Mr. Nice Guy. Until one day, something small happens. Nothing too big, nothing dramatic. And he pauses and he thinks, and something becomes clear to him. And for the first time, he doesn't override himself.
Nobody ever talks about the first guy who treats you really well, treats you the way that everybody tells you you should be treated, and then like overnight flips a switch and turns into the worst guy you've ever met in your life. That one's a hard one to get over.
Low-key, this is a video I've been trying to get to. I've talked about nice guys, why women don't like nice guys. They see it as disingenuous. They see most men as all. They see a lot of women just see men as evil. They see them as they ops. It's kind of like how cats see dogs and dogs see cats, and they really think we are evil. But what brings that mask down for them is a couple things: is attraction, money, and also you living up to that reputation. You know, that necessarily don't mean you know, but if you talk to her like she ain't shit, or you talk to her like the criminal she think you are, the evil man she think you are, believe it or not, a lot of times, if the attraction there, the money there, both of those there, sometimes none that gotta be there. It's just, that's what they like. But a lady video, I put it first. This is what remind me to do the video, because I feel like I had it wrote down in my queue. I didn't write it down, but I hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. And I know women be like, well, nice guy stop being nice. Let's just start off with this popular example. He stopped being nice after he got the pussy. You know what I'm saying? And you will hear that all the time. He stopped being nice after he got the buns. That's because, he knew you was playing a long game. I remember it was a video where Bandman Kevin was saying, girl said, you got to wait 90 days or 6 months to mess with me, right? And he was like, I'm paraphrasing. He was like, yeah, I played a role, but he said, you can wait 90 days or you can wait 6 months, but I'm gonna go F somebody else. And a lot of dudes that's, got options or deal with women, they ain't gonna wait, because in your mind, that woman ain't waiting. She fucking somebody else. That's just how the game is subjected. I mean, is played today. That's how most people feel like it really is. And so in general, most guys, you be playing the guy, and, he don't mind indirectly tricking off his money and tricking off his time. And then when he get the ass, you be thinking you want up on him and my pussy so good and this, that, and the third, he gonna be sprung. But in reality, it ain't even that it ain't sprung. He was just playing the game with you. He was willing to spend some time, spend some money with you just to get to where he got, and then he got it. He kept it moving. Now, what's so funny about women like that, once you get it from a woman, the power transfers to you. Now, the thing about it is, if you get it and you want it again, you keep, you begging her, but now she has the power. She has the power. But if you get it and you nonchalant and you just get it and keep it moving, now she in her head, she wondering like, was I not good enough? Did he not come? Or did he not like me? Even if she didn't like you, once you get it and then you act like you keep it moving, now all the power goes to you. That's what guys don't understand. And this is what happens. Like, a lot of these guys that's nice and they get the draws and they just like, okay, I got it. I just all I wanted, and I'm gonna just play her. Now this woman is gonna be wondering, oh, why? Because in their mind, they all spectacular at sex. They all got the best box. They all special. And 90% of them ain't special, bro. Not the box, not the personality, not the characteristics, not the conversation. Most guys just put up with y'all for sex. Not companionship, not most of them. They talk about line being useless and not being useful. So it's nothing really that you can offer other than box, not conversation, nothing but trauma, drama, and past partners. Every now and again, you come across a woman that y'all vibe, your personality vibe with her. Y'all both might be boring, y'all both might be funny, or y'all might just mesh. And those are the women that tend to get married, or the couples that tend to get married. But usually that's one of them. But then, you know, on the flip side, I might do a part 2 to it. The other side of the trap on this one is a lot of times your attitude when he was nice, it just turned him off, where he like, cool, I don't really want to deal with you no more. And women have a tendency to disrespect nice guys. Now, you got to ask a woman why this is, why they tendency, do they want to say, well, I feel like all men are evil and I think he's putting up a facade? Like I did one of my very first videos on this, was talking about how being a nice guy comes off as disingenuous. So if you coming off as disingenuous, one thing about women, they got to get to the bottom of it. If they feel that you cheating, or you hiding a gift, or you hide, you know, or something is something that you're not telling them, they can't live with themselves. They can't sleep unless they get to the bottom of it. Even if this bitch got $0 in the bank and she catch you cheating, and she ain't got nowhere to live, and she's still looking at you cheating, in their mind, it's in their heart, it's in their DNA to get to the bottom of it, even if it's at the detriment of their own livelihood, right? So women, I believe, and somebody can comment in the comment section, they want you to take off that. They feel like most men are evil, most men are mean, most men just want me for sex. I got to make this man take off his mask. He ain't the nice guy that I think he is. And they do in the real world, they do this to black men, good black stand-up black men. You see, they do it to Russell Wilson. They do it to Jalen Hurts. They just too good to be true. I got to find dirt. Remember Michael Jordan, if you watch The Last Dance, they was like, his image is too squeaky clean. We got to find some dirt on. They do that to all productive black men that's on the straight and narrow. It's nothing really new. I'm talking about the outside world. But women do this to nice guys all the time. They want to test you to see if you going to hit them, be violent with them, cuss them out. Then they going to be like, oh, I told you, you wasn't a nice guy. That's like if you provoke a dog. If you provoke a dog and I remember I had a homie, he had a pit bull, bro. Before we stopped hanging and went our separate ways, we got older. I'm teasing this pit bull. She on the line. I'm teasing her, like dancing. Motherfucker. And she snapped the line and she charged at me. She about 90 feet away, 100 feet. I would say 90 feet away, 70. And I froze and he came and caught her. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, you know, they want to provoke you, man. A lot of women, they want to provoke you to see if you going to go there. But if a guy's, if a guy's a nice guy, why do you want to provoke them? Because they want to say you're the same as the rest of the guys. And a lot of times when women be like, all the men I've been with is just assholes, narcissists, they all mean, they all beat me. That's because those are the characteristics they bring out in guys. A lot of women with their nasty behavior and a nasty characteristics, they drag guys to that level. And once you understand, when you deal with women and they test you, and test you, women want to drag you to their level. And this is why, it's very important to date women who believe in what you believe in morality, believe in high character, believe in righteousness, believe in whatever you believe in, and doing the right thing. Because when you deal with women who believe in a certain evil, or they live in drama, or they go off their feelings, or they feel like they can't keep their hands to themselves, women will drag you to there, and they want to prove to you and prove to the world that he ain't no nice guy. They want to destroy your image of being a nice guy. They want to test you, and they take all the guys who would have did everything for them. And then most nice guys that's experienced and seasoned, they just leave those girls alone. But the guys that hang around, they destroy those guys until he become this villain that she wanted him to be. That's it. They want to prove that you like the rest of the guys. Simple as that. So those kind of two main reasons. If I can think of some more, I want to do a part 2, I will. Hit the link in the description. Join the Patreon. I'm about to update it for sure on both sides of that thing. Appreciate the love and support. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment section. Peace.